An idiot. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. Pink Floyd, Days of the New before that, Touch, Peel, and Stand, and AC/DC 2. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
Well, I got to ask one question right off the bat.
All right.
Did we bomb anyone? Did anything important happen this weekend?
I don't think so. No, not really. Why?
Anyone famous?
On TV or anything?
Anyone famous die? We didn't nuke anyone.
No.
Nothing, right?
False alarm on Joe DiMaggio, but
which we'll get into later.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch TV at all this weekend, and I felt very strange coming into NEW today, not being informed with what's going on around me.
Well, then I guess you were doing something very important that you don't know what happened over the weekend.
I was playing PlayStation. I'm addicted.
Tomb Raider 3, right?
Tomb Raider 3 is what's getting me these days.
All right.
But, I woke up yesterday.
You're a rip, man.
Well, I woke up yesterday, and it looked like 7 outside. We discussed that on Friday. It was one of those 7 weekends, just dreary and rainy. It was a perfect day to just stay on the couch for 8 straight hours and play Tomb Raider 3.
8 hours?
8 hours.
Oh, I'm proud. Look at that.
I played a total of 14 hours this weekend, Tomb Raider 3.
You finally found a game that you can stay on there for hours with.
Yeah, but the problem is I need to rent a 12-year-old kid to come over.
Michael Jackson.
No, I need to rent a 12-year-old kid to come over and do the maneuvers for me on the waterfall cliffs. What's
the matter, Grandpa? You can't swing the move?
I understand what I have to do.
Right.
And I tried to do it for 4 straight hours. 4 straight hours. Saturday night.
To just do one little thing?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And I know exactly what I have to do. I just can't pull it off. So I need some 12-year-old kid out there to come to my house after the show. This is how desperate I am. I'll go pick you up. I'll bring you home. You get me through that section so I can move on with the game. It's pathetic. See what you got?
Pathetic.
Well, the part I'm stuck at. Okay, you climb up the cliff. You have to do a double backflip onto another cliff. Then you have to jump completely across like this the cavern to a ledge. You got to hit the jump perfectly. Okay.
What is it with Lara that she has to do backflips to jump?
And she looks like cool. She looks cool doing it.
But I mean, why not just jump?
Well, no, because you're facing backwards.
Turn around.
You can't turn around when you're on a ladder, dude.
Oh, my.
I'm almost positive you can't anyway. So then you make that jump. Then you climb. You have to make another jump where you have to turn in midair to the left and land on like a dime. And then the final jump is across the cavern again where a cobra snake is waiting for you.
All right.
So I finally make it up there. I'm like, cool. And I take out my guns to kill the cobra.
Yeah.
Damn thing bites me once and kicks me down to the bottom of the cavern. Got to start all over.
So that's where you spent
4 straight hours.
Weekend.
Hi, NEW.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
The reason why he can't do it is because he's too busy checking out the chick's butt. Because that's a hot little video game, man.
It really is. She is smoking.
She is. That's why you're not making the moves, man.
Yeah.
Take your eye off the body for a few minutes. You'll figure it out.
Well, every once in a while, they'll show you a shot of Lara Croft's just breasts. Like, your whole TV is her animated breasts. I'm like, wait a minute. That's great. I'll turn on the Playboy channel if I want to see that. I'm trying to play a game here.
I know, man. You just get totally into it. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, freak, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Game over, start again.
I got PlayStation thumbs like you wouldn't believe today. They are numb to the touch.
Really?
PlayStation rules, man.
I can't play the game for at least 2 days because my thumbs are that numb. I can't feel them.
I got so intense into it, I had to wrap toilet paper around my thumb. Man. You kidding?
This is
and then I
what's
got my
happening.
girlfriend. You think you're playing for 14 hours. I spent the whole weekend in there one day.
Cool. Well,
man.
They get pissed.
I got ejected from the Hummer Club behind that.
Yeah, the girls get pissed,
Maybe you guys could call her up on Tuesday and get me back in.
There you go. Well, I was asking Anthony on the way in if there's were anything you could put on your thumbs, because it just hurts. Like, I can't even touch them. They're that numb.
Well, I don't have
I think
PlayStation.
in certain stores, they're starting to make something that you put over there.
All right.
Some rubber little piece.
I need like bionic thumbs so I can play more PlayStation.
They should just make it a little easier. They control these machines. They make them every year. Make something that fits our hands comfortably.
There you go. All right, man. Well, thanks for checking in.
Rock on, guys.
All right.
No, I don't have PlayStation, so I don't know about the thumbs. I'm on my PC all day, though.
Yeah.
For all hours at night. Saturday, I believe it was 12 midnight to 6:30 in the morning. I was playing multiplayer Half-Life. Man, I tell you, toward about 5 o'clock in the morning, I was actually in the room that I was in. I was that delirious that I felt like I was actually in the room. But, I can't get enough of that. I'm Frag Master in the rooms, by the way.
Okay.
Frag Master will kick your ass!
You get off, like in my case, the PlayStation, and your senses are so sharp, and it's like, wow, I feel like I'm still part of the game. It's
Bionic eyes.
Yeah, look how easy I can move my eyes and check out the room. Man. Wow, look at the coffee table. It's in 3D, man. That's when you know you've been playing way too long.
Too long.
So I guess nothing happened in the world.
I don't know either. I was playing Half-Life.
TV is going to cease to exist in another 5 to 6 years, because everyone's going to be on their computers or PlayStation.
Sure.
TV, I mean, after playing PlayStation or a video game on the computer, and then you turn on the TV and you sit there, you're like, what? This does nothing. You can't, like, interact with it. You just sit there. It's just a whole different feel.
You're going to go from being in this room, like, caving people's heads in with a crowbar to, the WB. Come on.
Yeah. All right, we got lots to do today. A lot of people on hold. Well, we'll talk to them next, all right? They can wait, right? All right, Rick is screening the calls right now. 212-757-1027. Remember that number, because later this hour, when you hear Stone Free by Hendrix, be the 10th caller. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Metallica, Turn the Page. And Hendrix before that, that's the song you had to be listening for to qualify for that Super Bowl party in your house. And John wow. He is Polish, you're right. John Lemizewski of Whitestone, New York. Congratulations, John. You're our latest qualifier. That is quite a name.
Congratulations.
All right, next hour, I think to qualify someone, we're going to play Godfather trivia.
All right.
We could do it a little different than everyone else is, right? Is there any set rules that we have to make the listeners wait for a song?
It's our show, right?
I think we should do Godfather trivia, because Anthony claims to know that 1 and 2. Godfather 1 and 2.
Yeah, don't get me into 3. I want to get started. Damn Coppola should have left it alone, for God's sake.
You think you'll do well with trivia from 1 and 2?
Yeah, from 1 and 2. I mean, the end of 2, it's left off very nicely. Michael's sitting on the bench, realizing, he did everything for the family, and in turn, there wasn't much family left.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just reflecting. Leave it like that. Get into the whole thing later on with the 3, with his diabetes or whatever, and this, killing the Pope. I want to hear it.
Okay. You think you'll do well with trivia from 1 and 2? First person that stumps Anthony will qualify.
Yeah, I think so.
And we'll qualify for what, you ask? Well, you'll win the $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers and qualify to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house, okay?
All right.
We'll do that next hour, so get your Godfather trivia together. Now, Anthony, I saw the Blockbuster videos in your car. You rented Lethal Weapon 4?
It was mindless Sunday video day.
How bad was it? Because I never saw it.
Yeah, that franchise has been done for a couple of episodes already.
Was Chris Rock funny at least?
No, I've seen Chris Rock very funny.
Yeah.
And this wasn't the funny Chris Rock. No.
How bad was it?
Very formulaic, very stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Chinks were the bad guys in this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something a little different.
something a little different. At one point, though, they're arresting some guy that ran out of a restaurant, and they think he's the bad guy, and he turns out to be a cook, and they ask him to prove it, and he goes, well, what's the special today? And the guy goes, well, our time Paul. And I started laughing. Like, hey, wait a minute, look at that.
Hey, it's Yoshi, everyone.
Yoshi's in the movie.
No kidding. And then you had, what else was in the car?
Mafia.
Mafia.
Abrams' movie about the...
Who was in that, Lloyd Bridges?
Yeah, his last movie. Boy, I'm sure he was happy about that.
To leave us with that mess?
Yeah, mindless, silly. It was funny when it was Airplane and Police Squad, but, that whole thing's done, too.
They didn't pull it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta rent the bad movies. At least I rented them. I didn't go out to see them. What movie did Opie see this weekend?
Well,
where'd you go? Come on.
All right, listen, though. After playing Tomb Raiders 3 for 14 hours this weekend.
14 now. Okay.
I had to give a little back.
Right, because the girls get a little angry when you
I had to give a little back, and it wasn't like we were going to go see, some cool war movie.
All right. You weren't going to see Thin Red Line or anything?
You've got mail.
What? Excuse me?
You've got mail.
You've got mail. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You went and saw You've Got Mail.
I paid to see You've Got Mail.
You. You're a pusky, man. Oh, you really had to pay back for
this movie.
PlayStation.
This movie, I mean, it's been said many times, but it's just a cheap version of Sleepless in Seattle, as we all know.
Oh, how many guys are in there with you?
None.
None. You were like the only guy.
Yeah, Sandy, my sister, my cousin Michelle.
It's the same audience.
Oh, you mean in the whole theater?
Yeah.
There was a couple other saps.
Poor saps.
Yeah. But there's a few interesting things about You've Got Mail. First being, it's a huge commercial for AOL.
Right.
Huge. AOL is all over this movie. And Meg Ryan is signing on to her account on AOL.
Right.
Guess how long it takes in the movie?
How long?
5 seconds.
Come on.
So she signs on, and it goes, You've Got Mail. The whole place starts laughing. It wasn't supposed to be a joke there, but everyone's laughing because it's like, yeah, right, it doesn't take me 5 seconds to sign on to AOL.
Of course not. Everyone knows the drill.
I'm sorry, all circuits are busy. Please try again.
Yeah, right after work, she's signing on to get her mail. Yeah, that's not a busy time at all.
No.
You don't get a busy signal whatsoever when you sign on at that point.
All circuits are busy. Please try again.
Yeah. And then at one point in the movie, she signs on, and it doesn't say You've Got Mail. It says No Mail. And then everyone starts laughing again. Because when was the last time you saw that?
You had no mail on AOL?
Right.
Yeah, I know.
With all the spams and the mail for the smut sites and stuff, you get mail every day now.
Yeah, all I know is
mail.
everyone wants me to invest in the market, and I love smut.
Yes.
Because my email on my AOL account, that's all it is. Hot whores at your beck and call. Wow. Invest in Amazon.com. Wow, look at that. Right next to each other.
Well, the thing I hate, now you bring up all your mail, they trick you into opening up the mail. What's that about?
Oh, you don't fall for that.
I fall every once in a while.
Says, hey, I'm writing you back, man.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, I'm writing you back. And you're like, writing me back. And
what is this?
Teen sluts with blah, blah.
Oh, they got you.
They got me. All right.
I don't fall for that.
And the other thing real fast about You've Got Mail, they conveniently made New York look like a place that had no foreigners. Just a nice, clean, very white city.
Really?
And You've Got Mail. And it supposedly takes place on the West Side in the 70s. Oh, there's really not much traffic up there, is there, Anthony?
No.
Yeah, they're walking around the streets, and you see just a couple cars going by. And no foreigners whatsoever. Just all white people.
So it's the movies, Opie.
Well, obviously. I mean, this is a great place to live and work, but come on. So what made it look a little different in the movie theater.
So what pussy movie did you like best? This one? Or Bridges in Madison County? Or Fried Green Tomatoes? Which one that you got dragged to?
Wait. You want to get into this?
The Bridges of Madison County.
I never went to see Fried Green Tomatoes in the theater.
Oh, wow.
And I never saw it at home. Maybe like 5 minutes at a time.
Steel Magnolias.
Oh, my God. You saw Bridges in Madison County?
Yeah, I did.
In the movies.
Shut up, man. I sat there.
Come on.
And was pissed off like every other guy in the theater.
Oh, and Clint takes his shirt off.
That was my favorite part, Anthony. You ass. What an ass. It was early on in my relationship. You have to do things like that to get a little of the...
Oh, Meryl Streep's looking out the window at Clint Eastwood, who looks like he's 8 billion years old with his shirt off. His skin is hanging like doilies. And there she is looking out the window. It's starting to caress her bloated body. Like, God, maybe 20 years ago, kids. What are you doing here?
You're so right. You are so right. Hi, NEW.
Boys on the side.
NEW, shut up.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, man, what's up?
First of all, Anthony, welcome back from your
from your sickness.
Thank you. Feeling much better.
Oh, that's great to hear. And second of all, how could you not think that Lethal Weapon 4 was a good movie?
God, it was just done already. It was
but the nitro scene? The nitro scene made the movie
that stuff is so contrived, too, when they do it. I don't know. It's that whole palsy-walsy thing. They're in the dentist's office, and they're all breathing nitrous, and they're laughing and making jokes. It wasn't that good. Wasn't that good? The sensational explosions, they're not that sensational anymore. We've all seen them.
Right.
You know?
And then, second of all, I can kind of feel what Opie's feeling, because a year and a half ago when that Greg Kinnear movie came out with Lauren Holly, I was...
You were apprehended and...
I was dragged to the movie, because the last couple of movies, the movie that we saw before that was I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I had to drag her to that one. Mm-hmm. So she's like, well, I saw your movie, now you gotta come see
Yeah, that's... Who is that, Jackie Martling you go?
Yeah, but...
I had to dump out of that, dude. Thank you. Can't talk about sucking.
You gotta word it right.
Yeah, you gotta code it right.
We get the point. Every guy has had their girl drag him to a movie because they turn around and say, hey, I saw your movie.
Now you gotta
see my movies are more entertaining. Yeah. They got a little bit of everything.
There's just not a lot of movies that are made for both sexes.
The Horse Whisperer. Oh, my God, if I was ever going to get dragged to that piece of trash.
All right, more to come. Give us a call or send us a fax, 212-957-WNEW. And our instant feedback has been moved, I believe, if you're trying to find that today, Anthony.
Yeah. You just still click on our pictures and scroll down the page. And
you'll be able to find it from there?
Yeah, you'll find it.
Okay. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Celebrity Skin from Hole. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
As we head into the second hour of the program today, we're setting up here for Godfather trivia.
Yeah.
Anthony's the master of film and TV trivia.
I don't think I'm the master, Opie. I just think I watch a lot of television, seen a lot of movies. Godfather, one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. And let's just see what happens. I'm not making any promises. I don't know.
You might get burned the first question.
Yeah.
It's a chance you're going to take.
It's a chance I'll take. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I just, we'll take a little test here.
So you'll accept questions from Godfather 1 and 2?
Yes.
No
3 out of it.
Just not a fan of Godfather 2.
Oh, Francis Ford Coppola. Take your money and leave with 1 and 2.
Well, the biggest joke of that movie was his daughter being in it.
Oh, what a joke.
Worst actor in the history of Hollywood.
What a joke. And the likes of a trilogy of a story with such great characters and actors and actresses, and he puts that hack in because it's his daughter?
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, well, here's the deal. First person that stumps Anthony with Godfather trivia will win a $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers and qualify to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house this coming Sunday. And you heard about this, right? You and I are going to be watching the Super Bowl with somebody.
It better be cool.
And we're bringing a Sony 53-inch big screen projection television. Hello.
If we got to break your house up because you're an a-hole, we're going to be pissed.
They got a 2-tuner picture-in-picture. That's a great feature.
Wow, what's that?
A 2-tuner picture-in-picture, this TV.
Oh, so you don't need like a separate VCR or something when you're hooking it up?
I got tricked into that. Oh, wow, picture-in-picture. And then you're like, wait a minute, I need 2 VCRs to work this.
I need 2 tuners.
What a pain in the ass. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, the Rolling Stones. Good afternoon, it's Opie and Anthony.
Hello.
Very, very busy day, talking about a lot of different things today on the show.
Yeah.
A bunch of people calling in with their comments about You've Got Mail. We'll get that on the radio in a little while. Also, a lot of people...
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, a lot of people calling in and talking about the movies they've been dragged to in the past, just to get some.
Terms of endearment.
The Horse Whisperer.
The Horse Whisperer. Oh, my God. I got dragged to the Electric Horseman back in, like, the late 70s, I guess, 79, whenever that came out by a girl.
Now, was that the worst movie you were dragged to, you think?
No. There have been some bad ones. But I got dragged to that one because I think it was out at the same time as The Wrath of Khan came out. and I took her to see The Wrath of Khan, so she was like, now you have to go see one of my movies. Like, how could this compete? Khan and Kirk, they're shooting phases at each other, and, wow, love story. Yeah, great.
That's awesome. Did you get some at least for taking her?
Well, yeah. It was the same girl that was hounding me because I was laughing at the TV movie Bill.
Oh, really? Same one, huh?
Yeah, Lisa.
Part of your past. Well, the worst movie for me, I was trying to think if there's anything worse than Bridges of Madison County, and, I just can't think of one.
No, huh? That's got to be the worst one.
That was the worst movie I've been dragged to.
That was awful. There wasn't 1 minute of action in that whole movie.
If you were a guy and you were in that theater and you were looking at that screen and you were enjoying yourself, I better not say it.
Yeah, don't say you'd have to be a homo.
You'd have to be.
That would be inappropriate.
I mean, come on. Call me closed-minded, but you have to be.
I don't know any guy that
you have to ride
that.
the stick, I think, because I just don't understand.
Right. Yeah.
Especially like you were saying earlier with the Clint Eastwood naked and Meryl Streep, staring out the window, getting all horned up.
Who wants to see that? Yeah. Clint's pumping the water with his shirt off, and she's up at the window like, just rubbing her big body.
You're a dirty boy.
Yeah, look I'm pumping this water. Yeah, I'll be pumping something else, Meryl. You're filthy dirty looking out that window.
Clint Eastwood's got baloney tits. It's just like... and I was in the theater, and I had my arms folded, and I turned to my right, and there's another poor sap with his arms folded going, you got dragged to this mess too, huh?
It's a mess. The same guy that was in the Outlaw Josie Wales, one of the best westerns ever made, and there he is. Bridges of Madison County, getting emasculated.
Getting a little water.
Gotta take more pictures of some bridges. Whoa, the action doesn't stop here, does it?
Wow. I would love to hear from the ladies today.
Yeah,
we should turn the coin on this one. Ladies, what movie were you dragged to that you hated?
Oh, that the guys made the girls go to.
I would love to hear what the ladies say to that one.
I don't know.
Because
I could go to Titanic. I saw that. The girls loved Titanic because of the story and Leonardo, blah, blah. But it was cool. I mean, the effects were great, It was interesting to watch.
Yeah, I honestly did not mind the Titanic. It just got a little sappy at the end.
But then when you get like Bridges of Madison County, Steel Magnolias.
Now, one guy takes it to the head with a...
Yeah. Boys on the Side. I'm going to see Boys on the Side.
All right. I think we're set for Godfather trivia, Anthony.
All right. Let's see how this works.
Wasted a little time there, but that's okay. Give us a call right now, 212-757-1027. We are trying to stump Anthony this afternoon.
Yeah.
The king of trivia. We are looking for your Godfather 1 and Godfather 2 trivia questions.
I'll slip in no 3.
Anthony doesn't want anything to do with Godfather 3.
I'm disassociating myself with Godfather 3.
Okay, now here's the deal. First person to stump Anthony will win a $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers and qualify to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house with that Sony 53-inch TV. Big screen projection television. That's huge.
Nice.
And we're going to do that Sunday, okay?
All right.
Are you ready to go, Anthony?
Ready.
All right. Hi, NEW.
Hello?
Hi, you got a question for Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'd like to know who's the character who played the young Bruno, Clemente.
Oh, Clement. Oh, you almost blew it. Bruno Kirby.
Oh, man, I got...
Also the limo driver in Spinal Tap.
There you go. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting on the line. I'm like, oh, man, am I going to get through?
What's your name, buddy?
My name is Jude Wilson.
And where you calling from?
Jersey City, New Jersey.
All right, thanks for playing Godfather Trivia.
All right, thanks.
Later, man.
Hi, NEW.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hey, Dennis.
All right, Dennis, what do you got?
What was the Undertaker's name in the first movie?
Buonasera.
Oh.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Not bad.
All right, man. Are you ready to do this service for your Don?
Yeah. Not bad.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, you got a question for Anthony?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, for Godfather 1, this may be easy, maybe hard, I don't know. For the Godfather 1, who played the baby in the baptism scene? It's a name you'll know.
Isn't that annoying Sofia Coppola?
Oh, it sure is.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
She gets a mug in the first one.
Yeah.
And she decides she's got a star in the third one.
And wreck it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for playing.
Okay.
Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi.
What was Vito Corleone's real last name? It's in Godfather 2.
Andolini.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Rich.
All right, Rich, you got a question for Anthony?
Sure.
All right.
What was the sport that Hyman Roth was watching on TV when Michael Corleone came to talk to him in Miami?
Oh, and they had to keep turning it up so his wife wouldn't hear.
That's right.
Football.
That's right.
Oh, thanks for playing, all right?
Okay.
Hi, NEW.
In Godfather 2, Vito goes to the house of Don Chicho.
Right.
And he kills him. They're leaving. Him and his friends are leaving. Who gets injured?
Him and his friends are leaving. Who gets injured?
Yeah.
Hold on. After he killed him.
Yep.
Is it Tessio?
Nope.
Oh.
Don Tomasino. That's why he's in the wheelchair.
Wow, very good, man.
Yeah?
What's your name?
Tony.
Tony, guess what? You
What?
stumped Anthony, which means you got a $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers, and you have qualified to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house with that 53-inch Sony TV.
Oh.
Hold on the line. We're going to get more info from you.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're on such a roll there, too.
You got me with that one. But, yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't remember his name. Damn. All right. That's okay.
That was a good run. I think you got about 8. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Blue on Black, Sugar Ray's latest before that every morning from there, CD 1459. It's Opie and Anthony having a lot of fun for a Monday. And I got to quickly say, has anyone else seen the latest issue of Details with Elizabeth Hurley on the cover?
Yeah, baby.
I never thought she was hot, but now I am convinced of it.
Yeah, she's got a good look there on that cover.
Look how they airbrushed the nips out.
Let me see.
They're barely in there.
You're showing me from a distance, so I kind of see them, but yeah, that's the maximum allowable nip for a displayable magazine.
They definitely airbrushed it out. And Rick's saying there's a dirty girl picture in there.
Oh, why don't you show me that, Rick? Yeah. In the meantime, Al from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, we were talking about chick flicks that we've been dragged to.
Yes.
He goes, the worst movie that a guy could be dragged to was How to Make an American Quilt. It was 2.5 hours of pure pain. Remember the ads for that one? Yeah. Where it looked like just a bunch of old women knitting a quilt. And what, Winona Ryder was in it?
Uh-huh.
And they're talking to her about the quilt. And oh, my God! Could you imagine being a guy having to sit through that? Quilting!
Us guys will do that early on in a relationship. Oh. We will go to these stupid movies. Wow. But think about it, ladies. You've been with the same guy for a long time now. When was the last time you dragged him to something like that? And he went with it, and he didn't have an excuse. Jesus. How to Make an American Quilt.
Jen goes to the movies herself now when she wants to see those. She gets pissed at me. She's like, yeah, well, I guess that's one I'll be going by myself to see.
Like which one?
Like, yeah.
Which one?
What's like today? Like the one you saw over the weekend.
Oh, You've Got Mail?
You've Got Mail. She's probably going to go to the movie theater today.
Yeah, You've Got Mail. That's real smart. Let's encourage everyone to find their long-lost love on the Internet, their soulmate.
Oh, well, that's where you find your best people, on the Internet.
I mean,
your
come
best
on.
Perverts.
And then at the end of the movie, Meg Ryan is going to just finally meet this guy, which obviously is Tom Hanks, in a park in New York. Like, she's going to walk to this park by herself. Yeah, that's real safe.
And I'll hack her to pieces. Yeah, Monster Dad on the cover of the Post. I think he was looking for a date.
That's a horrible story.
Wow, that is a dirty picture. Let me see.
In Details of
look at this. Well, she's standing in front of a washing machine. It's a black and white picture. She almost looks like Courtney Love there.
Oh, yeah. She's got the heroin chic working.
Yeah, and she's grabbing herself. Looks like she's scratching an itch.
Ooh, little itch ski. And on the instant feedback, because we're trying to turn the tide here and talk to the ladies a little bit, because all us guys have been dragged to some horrible movies in our time, and I'm interested to find out what movies the ladies have been dragged to in their time. And I think this is Janice. Janice writes, the worst movie I had to sit through was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, my God, that movie was great.
It's one of the best movies ever with Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino directed, obviously.
Come on, that was good.
But that's what the ladies are thinking. Maybe like they're sitting there while we're watching Reservoir Dogs, like we're sitting there watching How Stella Got a Groove.
How Stella Got a Groove. What was the other one? The other one with the black chicks. Oh. It just looked like they were constantly drinking wine and dancing and talking about how men suck.
Yeah, that's on HBO all the time.
Oh.
Line 1 we need? Okay, let me go over here.
That was horrible.
Multimedia, Opie and Anthony studio.
I can't even sit through the commercials for those kind of movies.
Hi, NEW.
Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, you guys want a bad one?
Yeah.
When I was in college, I was dating this guy. I set him up with a computer date.
Yeah.
Somebody dared me. So we went to go see Iron Eagle with Lou Gossett. It, like, totally sucked.
Oh, I feel for you.
Climb high and play the tape.
Okay, I got one more, though.
Okay.
When my husband and I were dating, before we were actually engaged, I took him to terms of endearment.
Oh.
He left, he walked out, and dragged me to a hotel. So not only did he not have to see the movie, but he still got some.
Wow, you rock.
And that was 10 years ago.
Just standing online for a ticket to that entitles him to
He didn't even make it through the movie.
any orifice he wishes. Believe me.
Thanks a lot, guys. Love your show.
Hey, thank you.
Nothing beats those women with one dying movies. That, like the friggin' Stepmother. That's the latest one. What guy's been dragged to that atrocity?
I'm not going to see Stepmother.
That's one that I think our chicks went to see that together.
Well,
I think Jen and Sandy went to see that.
Well, they were smart enough not to ask us to go to that one.
Exactly. They realized there's no way in hell.
And I got rooked into You've Got Mail just because I played my PlayStation for 16 hours. So
yeah. Barbara Hershey. Beaches.
Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi.
My husband made me watch Scarface. It was awful.
Come on, that's great.
Say Scarface.
Oh, my God.
I loved Pacino, but I hated Scarface. I hated it.
That's a
It's
great.
too violent.
See, it just shows that
too violent.
Men and women.
But I love The Godfather. I love The Godfather. We have the Epic, and we watch it all the time.
Say hi to my little friend. I mean, there's lines that are the best.
Go Pelican.
Yeah. Guys and women we just think completely different.
Your womb is so polluted. That's great.
Wow.
Oh, you compare that. Like, you hated seeing that as much as a guy would hate seeing beaches? I don't get it.
No, I don't either. You're still there?
Amazing.
No, we hung up on her by accident. All right. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
There are ladies sitting there going that they hated Scarface, and there's guys out there saying, well, I hated The Horse Whisperer.
The Horse Whisperer. Now playing.
All right.
Yeah.
Trying to get through some more of this instant feedback. There's a ton of it today. There's a guy that needs your... Oh, my God. I got dragged to Beloved.
I like the movies that movie a trailer announcement guy can announce good. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones I'll see. International terrorists have taken over. And there's only one man that can stop it. Like that whole thing.
Sure.
You never hear him like, fried green tomatoes. An action epic adventure of women sitting, eating fried green tomatoes.
It happened in a small town.
It happened in a small town. An explosives depot. Beloved. No,
this guy's
doesn't work.
This guy's writing about Beloved. He lost 3 hours of his life that'll never get back. That's funny.
That's great.
That's funny. And Anthony, really fast before we take a quick break here.
Mm-hmm.
Help, Anthony. It's all your fault. I started playing that stupid game Half-Life, and my wife's threatening to leave me.
I understand.
So the least you could do is help me get out of this section I've been stuck in for 2 days.
All right.
All right? Help this guy out, Aaron. It says, how do you jump to the effing fire escape from the electrical cabinet in the surface tension level?
Oh, my God. God. You got to hit the crouch button as you jump. You could jump higher that way. All right?
Is that real early in the game?
Yeah. He's kind of early in the game there.
Okay. You might have just saved the marriage with that little tip.
No, I probably ruined it, because once you get Half-Life and you're a guy and you're married, your marriage is ruined anyway. Doesn't matter. I don't know who invented that game. But.
All right, we got more to come. One of the things we're doing today on the show is discussing movies you've been dragged to, and someone just faxed this over, Anthony. 212-957-WNEW. Just says 2 words. Steel Magnolias. No name, no explanation, just in big letters.
Doesn't need it.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, losing my religion. It's Opie and Anthony, and the phones are just lit with people discussing what movie they've been dragged to in the past.
Man, there is a big difference between men and women when it comes to this one, kids. Wow.
Hi, NEW.
The worst movie my husband ever dragged me to was Dennis Rodman and Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think it was Double Team.
All right, we'll give you that one.
Okay, I think the worst thing I ever got him to go to, though, was the sequel to Terms of Endearment. It was called Evening Star. Oh, it was horrible.
God, you guys just love torturing each other, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's like a game. It's ongoing.
All right.
Just want to let you guys know you guys are the best.
Hey, thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye. Hi, NEW.
Yeah, I was calling about the chick movie thing.
Yeah, what do you got?
I had to not only go see Emma and Sense and Sensibility, but had to read Sense and Sensibility.
Why?
Well, it was I was engaged to my fiance, and she wanted to read we should read the same book. So, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
Dude, that's trouble right there. You just run away.
It like took 10 years off my life. I couldn't get through it. I was like 100 pages into it, and I just had to give up.
I love those chicks that want to make you, they're going to better you. They want to make you read their books. And if that's happening before you're married, you know what happens after you're married?
Yeah.
Your testicles get removed.
I got cable. I got like the Jane Austen channel. It's like Emma all the time. All Emma all the time.
No, it's called Lifetime. Has there ever been anything on Lifetime that guys are into?
Oh,
no.
Nothing.
Let's see, Lifetime movie. The girl, she's going out with the guy. Oh, it's going great. Oh, he's a scumbag. Wow, look at that. What a surprise.
Starring Christy McNichols.
Starring Valerie Bertinelli.
Yeah.
On Lifetime.
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter.
Well, they got the ads for her with the context burst in between there.
All right, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Great show. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
That'd suck when you walk in the living room, you want to watch TV, and Lifetime is on. Your chick's watching Lifetime. Oh, Marky Post, Joanna Kearns and Christine Lottie in a Lifetime original production, guaranteed to make your penis shrivel up and blow away. Tune in tonight for I Love the Abusive Prick. Man,
that's pretty funny.
That's hell.
Hi, NEW.
Hey, listening to the radio.
NEW.
Hey, how you doing?
Turn your radio down.
We're in like a 2-minute delay. You got to turn down your radio.
It's down.
All right, what do you got? You're live on the air, bro.
Yeah, I got my friend and I took our wives to see Meet Wally Sparks, the Rodney Dangerfield movie. And as a payback, because the movie sucks so bad, we got stuck seeing Nell.
Oh, wow. That's
which may be the singular worst movie a guy ever has to see, including Terms of Endearment.
Well,
Nell is the worst.
Let's not forget about Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale, yeah, but Nell, I mean, it wasn't even in English. I mean, she just grunted the whole movie. It was terrible.
Oh, man.
Poor guy should have to sit through that.
I don't know. The Piano was worse than that movie. The First Wives Club was worse than that movie.
Here we go. I got one for you.
Yeah.
What's that?
I had the time of my life.
You're right. It did suck. You're right. But no one should have to sit through Nell.
Nell, yeah.
It's terrible.
All right. Very good.
Guys, I love the show.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Hey, have a good one.
All right, man.
Bye.
Nell.
Hey, we can do another round of Godfather trivia today?
Yeah, we're on movies today. Why not?
The first round, Anthony did quite well. I think he's going to better himself this time around.
I'll try. You people are tough.
The first person to stump Anthony with Godfather trivia from Godfather 1 and 2. He doesn't want anything to do with Godfather 3.
Lousy movie. Get it out of here.
First person to stump Anthony will win a $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers, and you'll qualify to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house.
Rock.
We're going to be at someone's house with a 53-inch Sony projection screen TV, Anthony.
Cool.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, the latest from Collective Soul. That's Run off their CD Dosage. You could also find that on the Varsity Blues soundtrack. Got some instant feedback from some people, and they said that movie wasn't as good as the previews.
Really?
Looks like a good one to check out. I haven't seen it yet. I was too busy seeing You've Got Mail last night. So
You've Got Mail.
Oh, what a waste. All right. Anyway, we got to give away the $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers and qualify another person to a Super Bowl party thrown in your house. The deal is Steve Mason and the Morning Show, they're going to one location. And Anthony, you and I, we're going to another location. And we're bringing a Sony 53-inch big screen projection television.
Man.
So we're qualifying all the people, and then I guess Friday or so we're going to get the winners. And we're just going to come over with the party.
Yeah.
So be ready. All right?
Bring your friends.
And this hour we're doing Godfather trivia once again.
I did pretty good last round. I was very proud.
And
got through like 8 questions, and then I got hoodwinked.
You got stumped on the 9th.
Yeah.
You never know. The first guy here could stump you, Anthony.
I know. I'm not saying I'm a genius or a pro at this. I just watch a lot of television, and that's all.
All right. Want to go to the phones and give it a try?
Yes.
NEW, who's this?
Hey, it's Paul from Belmore.
All right, Paul, what's your question?
I want to know the actor's name who played Luca Brasi in The Godfather Part 1.
Luca Brasi. Oh, man. I know it's a state.
A state?
His last name is Montana.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ed. You got this.
Lenny Montana.
He's got it. He's unbelievable, this guy.
All right. Thanks for playing, man.
You got it.
All right.
Take it easy.
Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi.
Calling about trivia?
Yeah, what's your question?
My question is, how did Michael know that Fredo was a traitor?
When they were in Cuba, he lied about knowing Johnny Ola.
Yeah, well, he lied, but how did he know?
He said he never met Johnny Ola before when they introduced him, and then he started talking about how him and how Johnny used to take him to this bar.
All right, you got it.
I thought you got us. Thanks, man. Hi, NEW.
Hello?
NEW.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I think I have a Godfather stumper.
Okay.
Okay. So I just hang on and wait?
No, we're right here, live on the air. Go.
All righty. Before Tom Hagen, who was Vito Corleone's consigliere?
Consigliere.
Yep.
Well, let's see. That's interesting. Uh-oh. I'm thinking.
Okay.
It'd have to be. I would think either. I gotta go with Sally. Tessio?
Nope.
It's the same person I used when I screwed up last time. Who?
Okay, it was Jenko from Jenko Olive Oil Company.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, we just watched it last night.
Well, guess what?
What?
You got the $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers.
Terrific.
And you qualify to have a Super Bowl party thrown at your house.
My kids will go crazy.
What's your name?
Jackie.
And where are you calling from, Jackie?
From Verona, New Jersey.
All right, hold on the line, okay?
All righty.
All right.
Oh, she got me.
That was a quick round.
I don't remember that.
Hi, NEW. NEW.
How you doing?
Hi.
I got one for you.
Well, we qualified the person, but we still want to hear your question.
Okay, the name of the olive oil company, Janko, how do you spell that?
Genco.
That's my last name, and nobody can spell it. It's
Really?
Janco and everything.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right. All right, Anthony. Priceline.com was just thrown in front of my face here. We love Priceline.com. I personally love them.
Why do you keep calling me Anthony?
Oh, sorry. William Shatner.
Priceline? I don't like Priceline.
What do you mean you don't like Priceline?
It never has helped me. Priceline's never helped me.
Why hasn't it ever helped you? You're the spokesperson for Priceline.com.
Sorry, that was the evil Kirk. He transported in the evil Kirk, because only the evil Kirk would not like Priceline. I love Priceline.
Yes.
Saved me many quatloops on Rigel 7.
Now, did you get a bargain on the hotel rooms when you were traveling?
Of course. When I traveled the universe, I'd pick up many green women and need a quick place to crash. I'd call a Priceline. And now they've given me a free room.
Well, if you use their service, yes, they will give you a free hotel night if you go on the internet.
So when I shack up with that big-breasted slave woman from Triskelion, I can stay an extra night.
That's right.
Only with Priceline.
Keep a straight face. All right, so you go on the internet, you name your own price for a hotel room if you're traveling in the near future, and Priceline.com will beat it.
No, they won't.
They won't beat it?
No. Once again, the evil Kirk has gotten. Of course they will. They'll beat the price. That's you would normally pay.
Simple as this. If you're traveling soon, you need a flight, you need some hotel rooms, give Priceline.com a try on the internet or give them a call, 1-800-PRICELINE. Are you done, Mr. Shatner?
Yes. Get us out of here.
You want to intro the song, Shatner?
I love this one. I sing it. I had a dream. People, won't you listen to Crazy Dream?
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Johnny Lang, still raining. Is it still snowing?
Is it?
Figured I'd do a little DJ segue there, but I can't see out the window. I don't know. It might be snowing or raining where you're at. Who cares? I just want to see the sun one more time before I die. When was the last time we saw the sun?
I don't know. It's depressing, isn't it?
Thank God I got PlayStation.
That's all.
It really makes the winters fly by when you're stuck in the middle of one of those games.
At least you have, some kind of an option.
I'm in the middle of Tomb Raider 3 Hell.
I'm Half-Life.
But you're not in Half-Life Hell because you finally finished the game, right?
I finished the single-player game, but now I'm on multiplayer, which I just love it.
Well, that's more just shoot 'em up and let's have some fun.
Just simplify it, Opie. Simplify. Yeah, shoot 'em up, Just because you're walking by and a bag on the ground blows you in half, you don't have to worry about that. Now, do you?
Not really. Hey, man, I'm still trying to figure out how to get past the Cobra on the waterfall cliffs of Tomb Raider 3.
Well, how about killing it?
Well, that's what someone suggested. As I'm jumping to that ledge, it has to be a perfect jump after making 4 perfect jumps before that. To get the opportunity to kill the Cobra, someone suggests that I start shooting as I'm in the air jumping.
Man.
Because as soon as I get on the ledge, the Cobra bites me and knocks me all the way down into the cavern. I got to start all over, climb up, and make 3 precision jumps that are almost impossible to make.
Man.
I know what I have to do. But I need a 12-year-old kid to come over my house to make the maneuver for me.
They're the only ones capable of doing it, yeah.
Because I know exactly, what to do. I know I have to jump, and as I'm in the air, I have to, jump to the left and land on a dime. Mm-hmm. I just can't do it. And I got PlayStation thumbs. They're numb. Can't feel them.
Thumbs went numb.
I spent 4 hours on this section. 4 hours trying to get past the Cobra.
I understand. How's Sandy handling it?
Good.
Yeah,
she's like my co-pilot. She's into it right now.
Whew.
Let's wait a few weeks and see, though.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because Jen just, oof. I mean, I spent hours upon hours on end on this thing, and she just gets pissed. Oh, well. Like when I sit and watch some TV with her, she's like, oh, well, I guess I have an hour with you. Like, oh. But, honey, the guys... Like a kid used to go, the guys are waiting for me at the field.
Yeah.
They're outside. I'm looking at the computer. The guys.
They're right there waiting for me.
Honey, I'm Frag Master.
And now that
I have to get in the room.
And now that I got the cable modem.
Yeah.
Something new to check out.
I got to hook up. I'm the pro with the crossbow. God, you don't let me ever do nothing.
So how is the cable modem? Is it?
Oh, this thing kicks ass.
Does it just bring the games to a new level?
I don't know what I was playing before. It was great, but nothing compared to this. I mean, I log on, my connection's so fast. And you could tell the little jittery people, like you see them walking through and they're kind of spazzing and they have lousy connections. Go right up behind them, put the shotgun to the back of the head. Boom! Guy he's all over the wall. You laugh, you mark them. You could actually mark your territory with the spray paint thing. You just go, psst, and it marks on the wall whatever you want. I put my picture in there. I spray it with me flipping the bird. F you.
And you put it right on the dead body?
Oh, right over the body. When people come by, they're like, ooh, who did that? You know who did it? I did it. Frag Master. No, honey, I'll be right there. Poopsie. All right, sweetheart, I'm coming for dinner. I fragged your ass. We all have to live in our own little reality. or lack thereof.
And you have to take out the garbage in between games.
Yeah. I'm typing in, now you know the power of Fragmaster. I have slaughtered you. Your brains are on the garbage. Yeah, honey, I got it. I got it. You will not ever beat Fragmaster. All right, honey. 5 more minutes. I'm a mess.
We're grown men, and we're playing video games.
Mess.
What do we have to look forward to? Like the kids that are, 12, 15, 16. I know all ages are playing these games, but, the kids today, they don't know how well they have it. What did we have? What was the big video game, Anthony, when you and I were 15 or 16? Pong. Damn Pong.
Pong.
Boy, let's make the paddle bigger and play tennis.
All right. Well, let's cut the field in half. Now we're playing handball. Boy, this is great. I remember watching Wonderama, and Bob McAllister used to give it away if you won, like, the snake can game. And I'd be like, oh, if I could only get Pong. This is, like, the greatest thing ever. You play it on your TV.
I remember going to the bowling alley in Huntington, which is now a supermarket.
Yeah.
And they had a video game. All it was, if someone remembers the name of this game, I would love to know. Fax us or call us. It was 2 gunslingers, okay?
Right.
And there was a tree in the middle.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's it.
And you try to kill the other guy.
Well, by what? Like sneaking out from behind the tree?
Yeah, you got to kind of, it's kind of like, thumb wrestling. You got to tease him a little. Hope he goes for the tease and you shoot. That was the damn game.
You won't be needing the graphics accelerator on that one.
No, you wouldn't. That was the game, though. Man. And what about when we were on the school bus? God, what was the name of it? We were talking about it in the back office.
Oh, the Coleco. The Coleco. Little handheld games?
Yes.
Where you play football, and all it was a red LED light, and it would go like beep, beep, beep up the field, and there's like 2 blockers. That all they do is split, and you hit the arrow key, and you come on, touchdown! Yeah, this is great.
You'd play for hours on the school bus, though.
Oh yeah,
thought it was the best thing.
Now you need like thousands of dollars worth of equipment to play. Play like games. Oh, all
right,
I love it.
Well, we were going to talk.
Addicted.
We were going to talk more about the movies you've been dragged to. We'll do that next. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Deep Purple, Space Truckin' from Machine Head. It's Opie and Anthony. The name of that video game was Outlaw.
Oh, the lousy video game you used to play?
But it was happening. If it was in the arcades in the bowling alley, it was one of the hottest games.
What year was this?
70s, I guess.
70s?
Yeah, mid to late 70s.
Yeah.
They didn't really have a lot of video games in the mid to late 70s.
No. So at the end of the 70s, you got into your Asteroids, Space Invaders. Then they started getting into, I remember Joust.
Joust was
where
cool.
You used to ride the giant chicken.
Yeah.
And Defender was great. I used to love Defender.
Which one was Defender again?
Where you were flying, like, it was a side shot of your little ship, and you're flying, you had up and down and fire control, and things would come at you.
I remember Defender.
Defender rocked.
And then, of course, we moved into Donkey Kong and Pac-Man.
Well, Pac-Man was earlier, yeah. And Pac-Man was around the same time as Joust and Defender.
Yeah. Centipede. Centipede rocked.
Yeah. Liked Centipede.
But those games are pretty ridiculous compared to what's going on today.
Now it's just...
You really date yourself when you start saying, yeah, I was into Centipede.
Yeah, Asteroids. Bleep, 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 pew, pew, pew. Oh, boy, look. I just blew it up into a bunch of little pieces. Oh, look, it hit me. But what graphics?
Yeah.
I need my Voodoo 2 chip for this and my graphics accelerator.
Sure you do. Getting lots of email today and faxes and phone calls. You guys are on fire today. Usually on Mondays, everyone takes a little break from our show.
Yeah.
You guys don't feel like participating on Mondays usually. Or maybe we just suck on Mondays.
I think that's probably closer.
Fax line 212-957-WNEW. Hey, guys, did you see in the movie You've Got Mail? Anthony didn't see it. I saw it this weekend. I had to after playing the Tomb Raiders 3 for 16 hours. I had to give a little back, Anthony. Just a little.
Hold on.
Anyway, and You've Got Mail. how they tried to make the guys who were dragged to see it like it a little more by adding some Godfather scenes or dialogues. That was the
Oh, really?
Tom Hanks was reciting Godfather lines for the whole damn thing, talking about you got to go to the mattresses and
that'll do it. Yeah,
you know.
That'll definitely get you.
Nothing personal, it's just business, and he's just reciting lines.
Is that really? They tried, like, pulling that little ruse?
So the guys who were sitting there, you know, hating it...
Oh, yeah, sure.
...would enjoy it a little better. But, you know, the movie started... the movie in the paper said, 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what time we got to the theater?
What?
9:30. Did we miss the beginning of the movie?
Hell no. You probably caught some previews,
We
too.
still had another 10 minutes of previews. I think the movie started at like 9:40.
Yeah, they're showing entirely too many previews in the movie theater now.
Seriously, just go to the theater late. You're not going to miss it because you see the time. Oh, my God, the movie starts at 9:15. No, that's when the previews start. You still got another 10 to 15 minutes.
The lights go out. You're like, all right, cool, yeah.
And I'm just sick of that guy's voice.
International terrorists have taken over the city.
But he makes every movie sound cool.
And only one man can solve the problem.
Right.
Oh, my God.
And then the goofy music starts, and it's Inspector Gadget. What?
Inspector Gadget.
Right. But
terrible.
The best part of You Got Mail, it's a whole commercial for AOL. And we said this earlier. Meg Ryan's, signing on.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes her to sign on to AOL 5 seconds in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where they show the phone dialing and the connection. The whole theater starts laughing like, yeah, right, 5 seconds. She's going online after work, and it takes her 5 seconds to get online.
Busy. All circuits are busy. Please try again.
Yeah. Well, because of You've Got Mail, we got on the discussion, what stupid movie have you been dragged to?
Yeah.
In, over the years.
Oh, we've gotten some winners. Beaches, Steel Magnolias, Bridges in Madison County, Fried Green Tomatoes.
Horse Whisperer.
The Horse Whisperer.
Horse Whisperer.
Action-packed. It's the Horse Whisperer.
No, don't think so.
No.
Emma.
Emma.
Coming to a theater near you. It's Emma. Kicking ass and taking names.
And then we got into the subject of the Lifetime channel, Anthony.
Oh, please. Valerie Bertinelli in a Lifetime special presentation. I can't stand that bastard.
Yeah, look at this guy, Lloyd. Lloyd Cohn, he has it right. He goes, I put Lifetime on parental control and did not give my girlfriend the unlock code. That solved the Lifetime problem. He's locking his girlfriend out from Lifetime.
That's funny. All right, we're also asking the ladies, what movie have you been dragged to that you just absolutely hated? Let's go to the phones here. Hi, NEW.
Is this Opie or Anthony?
Both of us.
Oh, okay, hi.
Hi.
I was just listening to you guys whining about being dragged to chick flicks.
Yes.
And I was dragged to Ford Fairlane by my boyfriend, who is now at the time he was my boyfriend, now he's my husband.
You didn't like Ford Fairlane?
No, you did?
No, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was torture.
Hey, this bitch don't know nothing, huh?
You
know something? You know something? You're probably a whore. That's why you didn't like it. That was Oscar material. That movie should have won an Oscar. But whores like you, they don't like that, huh? What didn't you like about Fort Fairlane?
Well, first of all, it put me to sleep in the movie theater.
Put you to sleep? You probably were all tired from not sleeping the night before when you was out whoring. Oh!
Boyfriend and I, my husband, we both got...
Oh, that poor bastard. That poor bastard. That's your husband. Huh?
He is now.
I feel sorry for the poor bastard.
We got woken up by the usherette tapping us on the shoulder with her little flashlight, and the whole movie theater was all bright, and everyone was looking at us laughing.
They wasn't laughing at you. They was laughing at Fort Fairlane. It was a brilliant motion picture. You're just too stupid to know. Huh?
Dice, if it was so good, why don't you have a movie career?
I got plenty of movies coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Plenty of movies. I can't talk about them now because they're in the original kind of phase here.
I see.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Straight to video?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Snapback, I don't see no film companies approaching you. Huh? You can't even cut it on the radio.
But we're not trying to be in films.
Hey!
We're not even trying to be in films.
Hey, look at this giggling whore. Huh? Keep giggling. Fort Fairlane was a great movie. It goes down with the great movies.
It wasn't that great. It couldn't even keep me awake.
I'll keep you awake, honey. I'll work you like a puppet, huh?
Yeah, with 2 bricks and something.
Get her off of here. I don't need this crap from a whore.
Dice is pissed.
Yeah, and I see he lost his cold, too.
Yeah, how about that?
That's pretty weird.
It's nice to hear Dice feeling a little better.
And William Shatner felt a lot better today earlier.
Yeah. Still a little bit of a cough occasionally, but
kind of strange how Anthony was sick last week, and he seemed to give his sickness to everyone.
Well,
Yoshi.
Kind of happens.
And William Shatner and the Dice Man. They all got sick, too.
I don't know how that happened.
Popeye got sick last week.
They said it's very contagious.
1027 WNEW, The Rock in New York, Matchbox 20. Long day. It's Opie and Anthony. Want to say hi to all the cops listening to us today.
Hey.
They're out there supporting us, protecting us.
Mm-hmm.
You won't hear any Rage Against the Machine here.
Yeah, we don't back concerts for cop killers. Call us crazy. You know.
That's pretty pathetic.
Man, that's scary. You know anything about that case? It's hysterical.
Yes, I do.
It's like so blatantly guilty. Just guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah.
But we've hashed it over for the last few weeks. But we want to say hi to all the cops because we're noticing a lot of them are checking in today.
Tuning in.
And also want to say hi to the Rocky Allen audience.
Hey, how you doing there, people?
Hi. I know this is a little different than Rocky's show. Mm-hmm. You'll get used to it. Just ask the rest of our listeners. They hated us at first.
Yeah.
But we grow on you.
Yeah, we grow on you, unlike Rocky, who just grows on himself and keeps growing. Jabba the Rocky.
Give it time. Give it time. You'll acquire a taste for the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun when you get it.
And I guess Rocky's doing okay, I guess, now?
Oh, he decided to try his hand at mornings. That's a brilliant career move, I think.
That's not too tough in New York.
Yeah, no, really.
I can't really think of anybody who completely has the market tied up in mornings in New York. No.
I think he has a pretty good shot at it, Anthony.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He'll be the biggest thing in morning radio. Oh, he already is. Unless he eats Howard. Which isn't out of the realm of possibility.
A lot of people have asked us why.
Robin. Hey, Robin, there's a big fat guy trying to eat me. Throw Jackie at him.
A lot of people have asked us, why aren't you guys doing mornings?
We're not stupid.
Not on your life.
It's so hard to come into New York and go right to mornings. I mean, Bill, anybody knows you have to do your little military build-up before you take on an enemy, especially someone who's been so entrenched in his battlefield for so long.
Even if we thought we were great at what we do, it would take years before anyone would know that we were even here.
Exactly. It's very difficult to do.
So and I said, well, we'll be just a bunch of pussies and we'll go in the afternoon because there's no competition. We'll be honest.
There you go.
We get the question all the time. There's your answer.
I love that. Hey,
we are a
guys,
bunch of pussies.
Why don't you go to mornings? Howard will kick your ass. Well, yeah. Right now, please.
We're not stupid. One thing we're not. We're not stupid.
Man. Get all beat up and everything. Gotta get lay back, build up some troops.
Gotta build up our little faithful audience.
Build up the troops. Put away the little pieces of stale bread to nibble on during the lean years. You know, we just have to hunker down.
So we want to say hi to Rocky's old audience. Give it time.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You know Paul, our lawyer friend from Jersey?
Yeah.
Paul listens to our show way too closely.
Uh-oh, what does he got?
He's the guy that always comes up with the list of stuff that he knows about you and I.
Yeah.
Last time he had a doozy of a list about you that made you sound like a
poofa.
Well, he's got some stuff about me today. He's just making some notes about what I've said lately.
Okay.
1, Opie paid to go to a series of chick movies such as You've Got Mail and Bridges of Madison County.
Very good.
It's the truth. Number 2, Opie tried to get a personal glimpse of male genitalia when a transvestite visited the studio last week.
Pusky.
Well, that's true.
All right.
But come on. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see the hardware.
When you were saying that, I must admit I was a little taken aback, as was everyone else in the studio.
Why?
Because you're asking a guy, albeit a guy with a wig and a dress on, but a guy to show his, as you so eloquently put it, stuff.
Well,
let's see your stuff.
It's like, hey, man, let me see your stuff. Yeah, it's like a freak show, though.
I don't know.
I missed the freak shows at the circus.
Is that it?
Well... And number 3, Opie called Mrs. Roper his fantasy girl and admitted to fantasizing about her as an adolescent. Well, I like the moo-moo dresses. What?
Well, nothing about inviting a 12-year-old over your house to help you with
Tomb Raider
PlayStation. 3. Yeah, Tomb Raider 3.
That is a very innocent request.
Okay.
I explained it earlier.
Right, I know. Kids are a lot better with making those moves on the PlayStation.
I'm in the middle of Tomb Raiders 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a section. I fully understand what I need to do to complete the spot I'm in.
The thumbs just won't do it?
They are numb. I'm not kidding. I can't feel them. I got PlayStation thumbs.
All right.
I'm in the waterfall cliff section of Tomb Raiders 3, if you want to follow along at home. And after making the 4th precision jump, okay, there's a cobra there. And I got to kill the cobra to move on. The problem is I finally make the 4th jump, which is a pain in the ass because I usually fall making the 1st or the 2nd jump. I finally make the 4th jump onto this cliff where the damn cobra is. It bites me and knocks me all the way down into the cavern again. I can't get past that section.
So save it right before the jump.
I've done that. And it still took me hours to try to kill the cobra. And I fully understand what I have to do. I have to jump and get to the back wall, get my guns out, and kill the thing. I understand that, but I can't make the move. So that's where the comment about getting a 12-year-old kid to come to my house to get me past that section so I can move on with the game. It sounds logical.
Sure it does. Okay.
It's not like a Michael Jackson or anything.
I need a small child to come over my house and help me with PlayStation. Completely naked.
All right. I thought it sounded logical.
He can help me with his thumbs.
Shut up. All right, are we done here?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, here's the deal. You got one last chance here. Later this hour, when you hear New Year's Day by U2, be the 10th caller at 212-757-1027, and you're going to win a $50 multi-sport passport to Chelsea Piers. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, U2, New Year's Day.
Listen to Opie singing during that song.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You don't know what I'm talking about? You singing. This is what I have to listen to when there's a song on. Opie puts his headphones on at 11.
Prove it.
See, my headphones go up to 11. Well, it's one louder.
They're blasting, so he sings real loud. Oh, God.
Do you have a tape of this, Anthony? I don't know what you're talking about.
I will.
Okay.
I will get one.
I don't think I'm saying
one of these days I'm going to hit record.
Uh-huh.
And you're off on one of these little tears.
Well, I guess we could go to line 2 then. It's a free-for-all in here.
Uh-oh. Why?
Well, some guy, he I don't know, he saw your girlfriend on TV this weekend. Hi, NEW.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right.
Yesterday I was doing the guy thing, exercising my right to have a penis, surfing with remote control, and I passed by this movie. And I'm looking at this movie, and I see this little girl. She's throwing a baseball. It was Anthony's childhood girlfriend, Tatum O'Neal. I had to watch the Bad News Bears just out of compulsion to see what the hell Anthony saw in Tatum O'Neal. Then I'm thinking in my head, what it would be like to see Anthony as a little child with that chia pet on his head, riding bikes with Tatum O'Neal. Oh, Tatum, let's go to the swings. Okay, Anthony, you're so funny. I couldn't get this thought out of my head. A little kid with a chia pet on his head, swinging Tatum O'Neal on the swings.
Just imagine Anthony taking her on a little date to play some air hockey.
Hey, let's go play some air hockey. Hey, Aunt, did you used to look at the way she held the beer bottle and get all excited at the end of the movie when she was holding that
Sick bastard, man.
Yeah, that's why you got me for a list of spraying that beer bottle all over everybody.
Yeah, she was a dirty girl.
She was a dirty girl. If Anthony saw that today, he'd be going, memories may be beautiful at first.
All right, you sick bastard.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Ciao.
Good job, man.
All right, man.
Bye.
Little abuse. Come on. What's he talking about?
You admitted on a past show that you had a crush on Tatum O'Neal growing up. We all know that now.
Who didn't? We were all that age. So when you saw it, it was like I was a kid, yeah.
If you had a crush on Tatum O'Neal, you might as well have had a crush on Christy McNichols, too.
No, Christy McNichols is a dyke.
Well, Tatum looked kind of dykey in that movie.
No, I think she was a kid. I mean, I was a kid.
So was Christy, though.
No, I didn't like Christy. Did you like every girl that was your age in school? This was like one of those kind of little, crush things, that you had when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You just look and go, oh, yeah, wow, she's cute. Little cute kid.
All right, I'll admit it.
Oh,
no, I can't admit that.
Ho. Tell me. I won't tell anybody.
Nadia Comaneci.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
Nadia Comaneci.
She's a man.
She's a man, baby.
Well, yeah, Nadia.
Yeah, Nadia. Give me a break.
She's a little older than me. It was the first wet dream I had. Nadia Comaneci.
Oh, my God. Too much information. Really?
Yeah.
What did you watch her on the balance beam? You're a dirty little gymnast, aren't you? Yeah, you rosin up those hands. Yeah.
Nadia?
Yeah, look at
You're laughing at me for Tatum O'Neal, which was totally, normal when I was that age?
Tatum and Nadia. Come on.
What? All right,
not two babes right there.
Come on, go up a couple of movies for Tatum.
Okay.
When she got a little older. Pretty hot.
And in a couple of years, Nadia Comaneci got uglier. Great.
Tatum got boobs and...
What?
Nadia got a mustache.
Well, what can I tell you? I was young. All right. Hey, Rick.
I'm talking to her in the Little Foxes phase. That was pretty hot. Right? Foxes, what was that called?
I don't remember that movie.
Yeah, the one where she had to lose her virginity in the camp movie.
Little Darlings.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, who was our latest winner for this chance to have Open Ant go to your house for the Super Bowl?
You want you two guys
lock up the children.
There are a lot of places I pray that we don't have to go to.
Oh, my God.
Use your imagination. But what a crazy idea this is.
Sue Toomey of St. James is the last winner.
All right. Well, I like St. James. I can handle
that. That's good out there.
I can handle St. James.
I like St. James.
There's a lot of towns I can't handle. Obviously, management around here loves us.
Yeah.
Let's take Opie and Anthony, who pretty much have been on the radio 7 months, and most people can't stand it, would love the chance to beat the S out of them.
Yeah, get them with their drunk friends and lock them in a house.
Right.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Great idea.
Ouch.
We're scared just walking into this building, and now we are going to someone's house for the Super Bowl.
Personal visits.
Can we screen the people? Make sure they're not serial killers? And
it's out of our hands now. We're going. That's it.
It's a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Well, that's right. We're supposed to support things nowadays.
Yeah.
You're not scared?
S-less. We'll be all right. I'm sure there'll be fun people.
All right. I just hope it's someone like we met at the
Bronco bashing.
Yeah. I'd go to any one of those people's houses.
Well, that's probably what it's going to be like, Opie. A nice cross-section of our listeners, and pick one and pray.
We're playing the lotto.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're playing the lottery.
You never know.
We're playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
We could either get someone really cool, or we could get someone that really hates us.
Yes.
And then we're locked in their house for 7 hours with a big, huge 53-inch big screen Sony projection TV.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's very cool. I mean, the idea sounds great on the surface, but it's just a little scary for me.
I'm a people person. I'm going to have fun.
People person.
I'm going to sit there and have fun.
When was the last time you left your house?
I leave my house a lot. Not since Half-Life. I used to leave my house a lot.
Yeah, can we bring over our video games?
Oh, wouldn't that be good?
On the 53-inch Sony big screen projection TV? I'll play Tomb Raiders 3. I'm bringing my PlayStation, and everyone will have to watch me at halftime.
Honey, we want to watch the game, but that Opie is on the PlayStation.
Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. What it's like, Everlast. From Whitey Fort Sings the Blues. Sophie and Anthony, hey, heading out the door. We had a lot of fun today for a Monday. Show flew by. Thanks for the participation. We appreciate it.
Did I think we hit a nerve? We realized guys and girls, once again on this show, we realized guys and girls are a lot different than each other, Opie.
Just a little, yeah.
Just a tad.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody emailed and said that book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, was wrong because he picked 2 planets that are still too close together. It should be Men Are From Mercury, Women Are From Pluto.
Pluto, not a planet anymore.
Oh, stop. They've been trying to kick that poor planet out or add another one behind it.
Yeah.
The solar system has 9 planets.
That's it.
That's it. Stop.
That's right.
Try to modify that. I learned it in school. We had the thing hanging up on the ceiling with the big grapefruit sun and the planets spinning around it.
And the world is flat.
Yes, the world is flat. You'll fall off the edge if you try.
That's right. And the sun revolves around. No, wait.
I would say the Earth is resting on the top of a tortoise's back. We are the center of the universe. Everything revolves around us.
All right. Well, there you go. We got to just about everything.
Yeah.
Joe DiMaggio still alive.
Contrary to NBC.
Yeah.
Boy, did they pull what they call a boner on that one, didn't they?
Well, the funny thing about that whole thing, TV is so competitive that every single other station had to make sure they put the NBC logo on their screen and talked about how horrible it is what NBC did to Joe DiMaggio.
The Peacock screwed up screwed the pooch this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like doing that.
Every TV station screws up. As soon as they screw up, the others will jump on it like a bunch of packed wild dogs on a gazelle.
Now, what did they do exactly? They ran a crawl, like the little words that they usually put the weather bulletin at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I guess.
And it said Joe DiMaggio was dead?
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that they just have those waiting.
Yeah. Oh, it's ready to go. They're just waiting. They got the whole, the whole 10-minute piece ready to go.
So they said
all edited and ready to go.
An engineer or something, like, hit it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And it started going because it was programmed and in there and waiting to go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, they're going to have their little vignette on Joltin' Joe as soon as he drops. It's all done. It's done and waiting.
They have the obit. They have the picture of Joltin' Joe with the date he was born and died.
Here's a little footage of him in Maryland.
Everything's waiting.
Here's the 56-game hitting streak. Here's recent footage of him walking out on the diamond at the stadium.
Yeah.
It's all done and ready to go.
Sure.
Got the voiceover and everything. They're just waiting for him to drop.
Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Dead.
And then
but he's not.
The other thing real fast that we couldn't get to today. Did you know that one of the Village people is homeless?
No.
Victor Willis, the cop, he's homeless and squatting in Frisco. Make your own joke, but
I bet the police department was so happy when that whole thing came out. Do you have to be a cop? Oh, look, he's a cop.
He's a gay cop. Great.
Yeah.
No, really, thanks for taking care of us.
Isn't that great?
All right.
So he's homeless?
Yeah, that's what they say today.
Let's go to the YMCA like he's been pitching for years. Young man. Yeah.
All right. And finally, I can't find anyone else that agrees with me that Nadia Comaneci was hot when we were growing up.
That's a little weird.
We talk about some bizarre stuff on this show.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
That's it.
Well, we'll see you for Hummer Tuesday tomorrow.
Yes.
And also 2 for Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday tomorrow.
Oh, but yes, you want to promo that.